Hello. Test. 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 Hey, Baena.
Yes.
Come here.
Hello.
Tell the nice people where we are.
We are at GearFest 2023.
You're not going to Sweetwater. Someone need there.
Hashtag
Ibanez
Sweetwater.
Hashtag GearFest 2023. Sweetwater. Ibanez.
Those
are all the words, right?
Why are we so far away from the camera?
I don't know. This is your camera. Why are we so far away from the camera? I don't know.
the framing is horrible.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Should we move to the camera?
Like this close? Is that better?
That's only a little bit creepy.
I think it looks good.
Okay, let's stay like this. How do we put the guitars in the picture?
I can try. Well, this one's small.
She said.
Like this. Get like a nice.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
You can't focus it because our eyes are in the picture. Wait, you got to block all the eyes.
There you go. This is the Ibanez. I don't know the model number.
Nobody knows. Not even Ibanez knows.
It's headless, as you can see by the lack of head on the guitar. And the body looks like this, kind of.
Oh, that is sexy.
Yeah.
They make that in a 7-string.
Do they?
Yeah.
Why are we holding this one then? I don't know how to play these things.
These are actually super light. Oh my, let go. What the? So I'm always flabbergasted. What is this? What's with the switch tip?
I don't know. Looks different.
What do you think about Ibanez's tip?
It looks like an eraser on a pencil.
Ibanez 98.8% there, and you fucked up the 0.2. Ibanez fucked up the 0.2. But I mean, that could be easily changed, right?
I would hope so. Yes.
Yes, you can change that.
But can you put it back on? Yes. Also yes. So yes, easy.
Let's bitch about more stuff.
Okay.
Because for somehow when we make Ibanez videos, it's just all criticism and nothing good. It's good stuff. Come on. Okay. One of the most sexiest guitars on the planet right now. If you play modern things, except if you're Andrew, where it doesn't have enough strings at all.
It does have an Evertune though, so you could tune it to whatever. So
that's why it's called Evertune, because you can tune it to whatever.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think.
Good luck, because I don't think you can.
String gauge is permitting.
Well, right now you can tune it to whatever it is tuned to.
True, but
tune to.
Ever tune it to whatever you want to tune it to.
So this is
what were you saying?
A Prestige in freaking insane flip-floppy green purple.
Yeah.
Grurple. What is green purple? Grurple.
Grurple was probably the best bet.
Preen?
Preem. I don't know if no, that's demonetized right there. Preem? That sounds terrible.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either, but it doesn't sound good.
Okay.
But yeah, it's nice.
Evertune on it, wow, for modern stuff. Fluence, obviously, Evertune Fluence goes together like peanut butter and banana.
Sure.
Peanut butter and cheese. That's cheddar and peanut butter. That's where you go. We got a 3-position switch, a mini.
I think.
They still haven't fixed it. Do you see the problem here? I have to point this out every single time. There's Mitch because we're at. Come in here. We're at Sweetwater. We wouldn't be at Sweetwater if you weren't in the picture, right?
Here I am.
Okay, let's ask Mitch. I mean, he's got to be politically correct. He works for the brand. I mean, So, what do you think about the little tip right there? The little.
Oh, yeah.
The switch is fine, but this little thing. Well, I'll show you guys. Wait. The little nub. Here we go.
Yeah.
So the little nub is for factory machines where they use these switches for this not to rotate, and you turn it around and it goes into the machine. But at the Fujigen factory, not at the Indonesian factory where they do it right, they just leave these on.
Seems like you should replace that with just a regular washer.
It feels like you could just replace that with a regular washer.
Yeah.
And now at a Prestige level, why don't they just buy another washer?
I don't know the answer to that.
Wampler goes and actually pinches these off with pliers. But I bitch about this all the time. You know what happened? I bitched about it in a video before NAMM. All the guitars at NAMM didn't have it.
Oh, there you go.
So you're trying to fix it.
They're listening to you.
Well, and then they forget about it.
Right.
Well, thank you. You said the right things, Mitch. you can go now.
It's what I do, Art. I've been dismissed.
Yes.
Good to see you.
I honestly didn't notice that. I had no idea that was why.
It's obviously not a big deal.
Yeah, but it is a little weird, I guess. Meh.
And let's see
I thought
if...
you were going to talk about the actual...
No, the switch is fine,
Okay.
but it's just a little washer. Just buy another black washer. How about this? Fujigen factory. How about I buy a bag of 2,000 black washers and silver ones. I send them to you, and you promise that you will install them. I will personally pay for washers without the little penis on them, okay? Because, I mean, that is an attention to detail on a beautiful instrument that just, it rubs me the tiny wrong way. Ibanez's little thing annoys me.
Ibanez's little thing rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyways, you should throw the HP at the end of the model name to make it longer if you provide them with washers.
Oh yeah, of course, HP needs to be in there.
HP or whatever. Yeah.
The color is stunning.
Yeah.
The features are great. One more thing to bitch about. And you're gonna say I'm wrong. I know. You're gonna buy this thing anyway, no matter what I say, as you should. Non-locking tuners. But Henning has got Evertune, blah, blah, blah. It's not about the tuning. It is about what?
String changes.
String change convenience.
Yeah.
We have the teta de guitarra, as we say in Spanish, or the guitar tit. We have a what? Guitar tit, right there.
The technical term.
Lumen lace. Yes. 5-piece neck with probably, I'm gonna say wenge? Wenge in maple. It's a phenomenally beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
Minus Ibanez's little thing and the non-locking tuners. But you know what? Locking tuners, if you really, really, really want them, spend $100, get them on there. So this clocks in at, it's a Prestige. With this stuff, I'm gonna say 2,400. Ibanez? Anyone? They have no idea. They're all going on their phones, probably looking at porn. I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like 2,400 would be about right. I'm curious if it's more or less than that, though. Prestige usually... Oh, nice.
21.99 street. Okay.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
So then you spend the extra 100 that you thought was 24 locking tuners.
For $200, you can get some nice locking tuners
That's true.
and a new washer. Or write to me, I'll send you a washer.
Oh my god.
It's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Come on.
Well, we got the 8-string, which we got to talk
Oh, we got the 8-string, which you got to talk about. I get it, you freaking gent kids. Okay, but that's sexy. I mean, okay.
It's the first RGD that they ever did on an 8-string, I believe. I've always wanted an RGD, but I mostly play 8-string, so I've never got one before. So I've wanted to check this out, and it looks pretty nice. It doesn't have the little thing you were complaining about. It doesn't have it.
Because it's not made in Japan. Because in Indonesia, they know how to pinch off the little thing. They know how to pinch one off in Indonesia, you know?
And locking tuners.
That's weird. The cheaper ones are, you know, how it should be.
Yeah. Goto too, the name brand stuff. I also like this, like they always do this on their extended range guitars. So they have like, if you can see there,
Block your eyes.
if you can see there, the ferrules are bigger on the bottom 2 strings, so you can fit in bigger strings if you're dumb like me and like to tune really low, which is always fun.
Really low. What do we think about the gold hardware?
I personally think it looks really good, like the silver and gold kind of thing going on. I like it. I also has the right amount of controls, which is 1 volume only, no tone at all. Always prefer that.
Okay, let me. You know it's me. Sorry, Ibanez guys.
Oh, yeah.
We have gold hardware. Amazing. White pickups, great. Black and silver. Attention to detail.
Fair enough.
You're going gold. Why is this black? Both of them silver. I might even, but I mean, we have a mix of 3 colors plus the white. Is that really necessary? Can that not be gold?
Or black would work, I guess,
Yeah.
because the screws are also black.
Now let's talk about something completely different. We have gold hardware, we have nickel hardware, we have brushed aluminum hardware. Aluminium for the people that are cultured. We have, what else? We have gold.
Gold.
If you can't do black, where's the white hardware? Has anyone ever done that? If black's possible.
I have a guitar with white hardware, and it's
Really?
the only one I've ever seen with white hardware.
That exists.
Yeah. It was like the only way they did it though, it's not metal hardware. It's like some kind of plastic-ish material. But
I mean, if you think if they can paint it black, that should be a song by someone. They should be able to paint it white. And wouldn't this look insane with the white pickups and white hardware?
I think it would. But yeah, I've never seen any brand like anywhere do white hardware.
Just wait. NAMM, January next year, white hardware. Ibanez go like, we had this amazing idea, totally came out of our research department. White hardware, nobody's ever done it, and they're probably not even going to send me one. I would understand. It's okay. Steal it, do it. I'm fine with it.
What else we got going on? Oh yeah, got the 9-string pickups because fan fret, so you need the bigger pickup. Apparently, I think that's usually why that happens. I think they're the Fishman Moderns, but the 9-string version, so same thing, just bigger.
So you could just glue a string to it and it'll work.
Probably. I think does it go up to the edge usually? I'm not sure if you know. I have no idea. Like
I don't know too much about guitars.
me neither. I just bottom first 4 frets. I'm good, right? I don't know.
Why didn't you just have the bottom 4 strings?
Like that one over there, but that's I don't know.
You're looking at
the real answer is because he writes stuff that I have to use all 8 strings, and I don't want to, but I have no choice.
Frickin' vocalist, guitar
right?
people. So he was of course pointing at the bass, SR bass thing, SG bass, S bass thing, 6-string fretted. You've seen it on the channel. Ibanez name.
The SR crossover.
It is a fun instrument to experiment with. It is more of a bass than a guitar. Just like the 9-string is more of a guitar than a bass.
Depending how you look at it.
But the thing is, what you play with this in this whole setup and everything, it's not gonna sound like a guitar. It has the roundness and the attack ADSR and all this of a bass.
Because of the pickups, probably. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because it goes into a range of the guitar doesn't mean it sounds like a guitar. Just like the 9-string goes into the frequency range fundamentally of the bass, but it doesn't sound like a bass. It sounds like a low guitar.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I assume that has a lot to do with the pickups. This has a lot of controls. I have no idea what they do.
The thing is, should this actually have guitar controls or bass controls? Because I'm thinking it's probably going to appeal to guitar players more than bass players. And wouldn't we just like this?
I would like even less. I would like that, personally.
Or actually not even volume, because you'll go full blast all the time.
Sorry, this way. Kill switch. Make that a kill switch and then I'm good. Yeah. And also get rid of the neck pickup. And also get
Obviously.
rid of the strings. And then it's kind of just a bass, I guess, after all. Shit.
They have beautiful AZs, but we've shown them all, and you want them anyway because an AZ is amazing. Let's show the Freaky Deaky bass, because that is nice. It's the instrument nobody needs, it's the instrument everybody wants.
Do they want it? This is crazy. I've never seen this before.
It is. Let's go closer here. Come on. It is so beautifully done. We actually have some kind of wood fretboard with flat wounds on it, a 3-string fretless, which is kind of like you don't have frets, and then 4-string, which is absolutely fine for bass, fretted. Look at this. There's no pickups under the fretless because that's piezo. And I assume that there's probably no piezo here, and it's not piezo, you freaking heathens. It is a piezo. Learn it.
But then this string does go on the pickup?
No, I think that's just overlap.
Oh, okay. I guess so, yeah.
But probably the question is, does that bleed into this because it's here?
Yeah, I'd be curious to find out.
The top is insanely beautiful. We have a wooden thumb rest. actually two different fretboard materials,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. The fretless fretboard is elevated, like the jam tracks. Hey Tom! No, it is elevated so that these strings are all equidistant from your fingies, something like this. We have two truss rods. It is what is it saying? Ashula. Looked like adult TV, but I don't know. Turn around. Oh, we have walnut.
Oh, weird.
Walnut. I'm gonna say mahogany, but they might say Nayeto. It doesn't look like Wenge. Anyone know?
Maple walnut bubinga.
Bubinga. Just love to say Bubinga because of the two B's.
Especially when you put.
Also, it's got boob in it.
Binga.
Boob. Inga.
Ah. Got him.
We have a piezo control there. Interesting. Active, of course, for the piezo. Really beautifully done. This is an instrument that probably no one's gonna buy, but it's so cool. I really want that. I mean, for the singer-songwriter guy, you know, 4-string totally fine, and then you have the more subdued song with nice Rhodes and acoustic guitar. You play the fretless. Don't fiddle around and play solos because you're a bass player. Know your place, okay? But I can absolutely see this being an amazing instrument for the accompanying bass player for singer-songwriter stuff, or whatever music you guys do, which is just like, but just a lot better. His vocalist is like, I don't know where he comes from. It's like a rhino in heat, but holy crap, done to perfection. It's scaring me. I have to turn it off when I watch it. But if you're into this stuff, watch these guys. From what I had built, ruckus, bring the motherfucking ruckus. You'll never fucking turn. Open your
If you want.
I mean, for me, it's completely fucking unlistenable. But you know what? If you're into this kind of music,
And we're back. And we're back.
and we're back.
Yeah. So this has like the amount of strings that I would normally like, but I don't understand all of it. Therefore, I'm scared and I don't want to play
And
it.
you don't understand
Yeah,
any of it.
Exactly. Like, I want to play these ones because they're low, but then these are like the same lowness. So like, what do I do? You know
I
what
want to
mean?
play these ones because they're low. There's one criteria in how you pick instruments.
Is it low?
Is it low?
That's all I need to know.
At Gear Street, we had many, many guitars, and they were all detuned.
Yeah.
Once he was in the room, you had to spend 5 minutes fixing everything.
Yeah. If you came into a room and the guitar was in drop D, sorry.
Just like when John Brown goes through Gear Street,
Oh, man.
everything is in
That's
freaking
worse.
DADGAT. It's DADGAT C. Fucking John Brown. He's coming this year.
Oh, nice. Looking forward to meeting him.
He's a good guy.
Talked to him a little bit. He seems like a nice guy. His signature sector is nice. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that on this, probably.
We can say that his signature sector is nice because you know what? His signature sector is nice. For a guy with a lisp, saying signature sector is difficult. So the thing is, I have an assumption that this is actually not super expensive because it's not a prestige kind of instrument, and I'm probably going to be surprised by the price. A price surprise.
$14.99.
$14.99. Come on.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's, again, surprising. Yeah. For how niche it is, especially, I would have thought it would be a little bit more than that.
I mean, find a niche that fits in. There's got to be a big niche.
Gosh, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I other than your example, I guess I can't really think of what type of player would want all
The
of
kind of bass
this.
player that fiddles around and does solos and does Gary Willis-y kind of like the jazz guy, probably.
Yeah. So a niche, some might say.
So nobody's ever gonna hear those people because they play jazz. But singer-songwriter material, that's where it's at. Like a Colby Calais kind of bass player, okay? Like a Lee Sklar. Lee Sklar?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a guitarist who sounds like a bassist but doesn't know anything about bass.
Lee Sklar.
Yeah. No, I know who that is. I'm just kidding.
Okay, thank you. I was afraid I'd have to freaking school you. Lee Sklar, also one of the nicest people in the business. So, that being said, there's other other Ibanez things here, which we're not going to look at. They're all good, but they have things to bitch about, and that's the fun thing to do for me. Love you, Ibanez. Love you, Dan. You know that. You know my first guitar was an Ibanez. My second guitar was an Ibanez. There was always an Ibanez in my life. There was never a time without an Ibanez.
I think it's the same for me. I think the first 7-string I had was an Ibanez, and that led me on this terrible path of tuning low.
I played guitar for 1 year, and I had a 7-string. I had 7-string when you were when you weren't alive. When were you born?
1992.
91, I played a 7-string.
I think you're just saying that because it's the year before I said.
1991, I had an Ibanez Universe Steve Vai multicolor. So all these guys are like, oh, you don't know metal and 7-string, and you're just like some dad rock guy. I'm like, F you. I played 7-strings when it wasn't cool. Take that home. I did.
But you probably played B standard. So, you know.
And on that note, you, Andrew Baena, from Gearwater 2023, Animals at the End, bye-bye. Steve Fest.
Oh, man.